miles of the former Ann Arbor Railroad, you can still find classic EMD power, including locomotives that were built for the old Ann Arbor Railroad over 60 years ago. At Clare, Michigan, we have found the Great Lakes Central, who now operates on the former Annie, heading back to their train after spending some time switching in the Clare yard. This train came down from Cadillac, Michigan overnight and is preparing to hand off the southbound freight to the crew coming up from Owasso on the northbound run. Today, power for the southbound is Great Lakes Central GP38-2 number 396, former Ann Arbor Railroad GP35 number 393, and former Montana Rail Link SD35 number 384. They will head north to their train and then bring it into the yard proper. With the southbound train in the yard, the Cadillac crew brings a single covered hopper around the connection to the old C&O at Clare. They will be switching a transload which resides on the former Chesapeake and Ohio main line that ran between Saginaw and Ludington. The crew shoves across the diamond at Clare with their one set out. The Clare Union Depot used to stand at the diamond, but was moved a few hundred yards east in 2014 after the depot was purchased by the city of Clare in 2008. We will view the depot in a later shot when the GLC leaves the old C&O. The Great Lakes Central Railroad operates various lines between their southernmost city of Ann Arbor, Michigan, and their two northernmost cities of Traverse City and Petoskey, Michigan. Their base of operations is about an hour and a half south of Clare in Owasso. The GLC has traditionally ran a Monday through Friday run north out of Owasso and a Monday through Friday run south out of Cadillac. The trains then meet at Clare, where the crews will swap trains and, depending on the day, swap power. On this visit, they would swap power during their meeting. their switching complete, the train is backed off the old C&O and into the Great Lakes Central Yard. During this move, we get a view of the Clare Union Depot as well as a pair of cabooses that are on display. The Cadillac job is back in the yard. As they are putting their train back together, the Northbound Owasso Turn arrives at the Clare Diamond. On this day, the Northbound job brought a pair of former Ann Arbor Railroad GP35s, GLC number 391 and GLC number 385. The classic pair of 60-year-old EMDs would drop most of their cars south of the Diamond at Clare before pulling one covered hopper north into the yard. While in the yard, the crews swapped power. The Cadillac crew is now on the pair of GP35s, while the Owasso-based crew is on the mixed bag brought down from Cadillac. After dropping the hopper, the Cadillac Turn will get back onto the northbound freight and pull it into the yard to meet the southbound Turn. main line is now clear, and the Owasso North Turn can head back south with their new power and pickup. They would clear the diamond, and our attention would turn back to the northbound run. Just north of Clare, we would pick up the Cadillac Turn once again. GLC 391, the most recently shopped GP35, is leading the way. This unit wears its as-delivered classic M3B horn. At Farwell, the train stops to switch a customer. To the left of the main line is Great Lake Central 392. This GP35 has been downgraded to bumping post status, switching places with the recently removed TSBY 1977. The train will swap out some tank cars at this location before continuing north. Reassembled and on the main line, the train pulls up to West Maple Grove Road to go over paperwork. After a short briefing, the train would continue north on its march to Cadillac. There would be no more work en route today. by Lake George, we were back ahead of the train, but only just. We grabbed a shot of them heading northbound at track speed with the M3B sounding great on a warm fall afternoon. The tracks run northwest in this area, making chasing somewhat difficult. We were able to get ahead of them once more at Lily Lake Road. At a classic cantilever crossing over M61, we would once again catch the train at speed. Coming through Marion, the train would slow down for presumably a restriction. Once the train was clear, they wasted no time getting back up to speed. Under nearly perfect lighting, we would get our penultimate shot of the train at McBain. Our final shot of the train would be passing the old Cadillac depot, which now houses a cafe and other businesses. This would end our chase in time on the northern end of the old Ann Arbor Railroad. It was a true treat to catch classic Ann Arbor and EMD power on this line as we followed the Great Lakes Central as far north as daily operations would take us.